Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Small on top left side as the US forces, we have ZULUKOBRA's #1 fan. Small on the south side as the Panzer player, we have Karamba. I'm probably butchering all these names like I usually do. We do have a barracks not being employed on the field, additional engineers not being employed on the field. Panzer elite player, of course, probably come from more Panzer Grenadiers, probably not a Kettengrad. And definitely not a Shimwagen. Panzer Grenadier now deployed out in the field. Jeep being employed out first, not a rifleman. Sorry about that, my throat's getting a little bit stuffed. Right now my allergies just going crazy. Apparently, according to my coworkers, the cottonwood trees are in bloom, or at least dispersing all their seeds. That's one reason why I'm sneezing all the time and feels like got a slight headache basically permanently right now. We do now have the engineers rapidly capture the various sectors using this little exploit. So you should be able to capture this munitions sector immediately. This fuel sector should be almost, yeah, will be captured up immediately. Jeep now pull on the field. Jeep receives a little bit of fire there from the Panzer Grenadiers, however, not a single pen. The Jeep so far is immortal. Jeep patrolling around. We'll spot one Panzer Grenadier there. Probably didn't spot the other one. The Jeep or the Kettengrad likely is in vision range. Yeah, that's plenty vision range. He is pursuing the Kettengrad. It has taken a couple shots there, but nothing too significant. No damage on the Kettengrad. It too is also immortal right now. Into further notice, we do now have the munitions sector and fuel sector being catched up over here. Jeep pushing his way forward. The Kettengrad's immortality has been revoked. The Jeep's, however, has not. Now it has. Panzer Grenadiers fighting behind some heavy cover there. Kettengrad will capture the sector. No doctrine selected just yet by the Panzer League player. G43 squad capture the various sectors as well. These sectors now being captured up as well. He has micro that one engineer as well. And now the US player has a massive amount of income compared to his opponent. This one does have a decent amount of munitions income, only some fuel, however. So it looks like their income seems relatively similar actually. Panzer Grenadier fighting behind some heavy cover there. Rice Squad force on back. Of course, the Panzer League player is not really capturing any new sectors right now, while the US player is capturing up. Jeep is slowly winning out against the Panzer Grenadiers. With one drop bottle there, it's a 30% damage reduction from the Panzer Grenadiers. Got also both. Is he falling back for one? Maybe not both. Is he trying to go for a structure? No, he's building something here, so maybe that was a misclick on that squad.
They're going after one of our munitions points.
Panzer Grenadiers push way forward, both or one upgrade of G43. Right squad skirmish around. There's some plenty of heavy cover there. Jeep pushes way forward. Is trying to get inside the garrison. That garrison's good for one squad, not for two. Flamethrower engineer, I love the fact that there's two in there. And now these squads are falling back. Kettengrad still kept these sectors. The Jeep could intercept it. He is doing a good job keeping these guys here. He doesn't want them to go home. The wives and children.
We're losing a munitions sector.
Engineers now heading to this munitions sector. The G43 squad should be just fine, but here comes a rifleman. Engineers have taken some severe damage there. The sector is not completely captured. The rifle squad gets nice close. He may use suppressive fire. Nope, decides to run away.
A fuel point is being seized.
Jeep has taken some damage there. We do now the structure being garrisoned. Does body block the Kettengrad. Good damage there. Damaging the Chris, so that Kettengrad is dead.
Enemy unit
Kettengrad has gone down. Best use of Berkentika to get that recovered. I also noticed there was no doctrine loaded up the back of that Kettengrad as well, so he simply has not selected the doctrine. Our squad now falling back. Panzer Grenadiers push way forward. Panzer charging way forward. Jeep could go down here.
We're losing ground out there.
Panzer Grenadier moving around. The rifle squad does take a bit of damage. Got these squads. They captured up the cutoff sector and the VP. Right now, the US player is behind the VPs. His opponent has a perfect 500. And that rifle squad does get forced back. This one likely get full spawn back as well. So surprised they retreated back to one of those squads. Maybe that was a misclick as well. You know, got the flame engineers moving around. Jeep's been repaired on up. That's the engine design for this VP as well. We now got a single capture favor the Panzer lead player.
We're losing ground out there.
He pushes way forward, and the Panzer Grenadier does get inside the garrison. Oh, that building's partially exploded. Nobody was injured. Nobody important, at least. Panzer Grenadiers get behind the cover of the Kettengrad. Panzer Grenadiers behind the light cover. Got multiple G43s here. Rifle squad charges way forward. You should focus fire this squad here. Does not focus fire. It's always a good idea to focus fire against your opponent. And seeing this squad is advancing forward, having this squad put rounds here will help out this squad win out. Now get the Flame Warfare, Flamethrower, gain some great damage on the Panzer Grenadiers. More Panzer Grenadiers rotating around. More G43s have been upgraded. Supply yard has been deployed on out as well. Panzer Grenadier fighting behind some heavy cover. We push the way forward. Panzer Grenadiers moving around. That Panzer Grenadier may actually get wiped on out. One model is still pretty far behind. This guy is escaping out though. This guy will like... I actually don't think that guy took much damage there. This Panzer Grenadier does get inside the garrison. There's 2 windows on the side, or 3 windows on the side. Plenty of the 2 men.
Jeep is ready.
Squad, pay attention.
Munition sector now being captured on up, as well as the strategic point as well. Rifle squads, 1 veteran C1. No bars, supply yard complete. Motor pool on the way. He actually could go for a tank depot, couldn't he? Panzer Grenadiers push forward. He is going for a tank depot. Panzer Grenadiers moving around. Do got these Panzer Grenadiers push forward. There is a landmine.
We're
Was a
losing our
landmine.
munitions point.
We've got the point. Ready to fight, sir.
Panzer Grenadiers moving around here. This Panzer Grenadier squad does fall back. Got the light ATF track in point of view. Expecting an early Greyhound. He will not see an early Greyhound. He has enough fuel now for an M10. Maybe a better idea to go for a Sherman tank. Just when he sees a light ATF track. Going for light ATF track may result in him going for Tank Hunter instead, perhaps? Or maybe Scorched Earth? A little bit too close there, but does immediately withdraw, so he knows he does not have access to sticky bombs. Ammunition sector has been captured on up. Rifleman squad here as well.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Oh, we do have Tank Hunter, so I was partially correct. Teller mine's now being built. He could go for... Oh, we do see a Hellcat there. I don't think he's seen... No, he's seen the light ATF track. Teller mine does get cancelled there, because he probably did get spotted by the Jeep. The Jeep can see out to there, so yeah, he would spot that. He maybe did see it spot as well. If he sees those Panzer Grenadiers laying down a landmine, that only means one thing. Tank Hunter. The rifle squad push way forward. Minesweeper now complete. Yep, he saw the Panzer pulling out that landmine, teller mine, so that's why he went for the minesweeper. Rifle squad's push way forward. Light ATF track here. Does get some shots on the rifleman. Hellcat charges his way forward. Camouflage, lining up a shot. Does not get a shot off there. He probably did spot that. And the engineer's taking some shots there. Engineers up here, capturing this sector. They're pretty wounded there. I wonder if he has a... No, he does have a trios up there. I've hit the invisible button too many times.
The Axis are winning the battle.
Engineers push way forward. Flamer engineers needs to get on out of there. Rangers can now be pulling the field. Rangers. He knows his opponent's gone for tank hunter. He probably go for Rangers just to deal with a light ETF track potentially. He's going down the Ranger line. He may be going for off-map combat group. Maybe he's going to try to overwhelm his opponent with quality or numbers. Not so good quality numbers, but with numbers. Rangers now being pulled on the field. Thompson's as well. Very nice. I always love to see Thompson Rangers.
Looks like we fight today.
How about tomorrow? Live to see the next day.
Ready for battle. This is recon.
Grenadiers inside the garrison and capture the munitions sector. US player's been maintaining great munitions income. Maybe a good day. He doesn't have rifleman landmines, does he? So without that ability, he can't use rifleman to pull out landmines. That'd be really useful right now, honestly. He has a good munitions income. Spam some landmines for his rifleman. Could be very nice. For him, at least. Grenadiers pushing the way forward. Jeep does get some damage there. Hellcat going to try to get some shots on in. 2-2 now pulling the field. Rangers firing away. Hellcat gets a good shot. Rifleman charging the way forward. Trying to find some shots here. Rangers could fire it up and engage him, or just walk over towards him. This garrison does have 3 windows on the side. Not bad for the Rangers. I see a mortar, half-track mortar. Right there, laying a little bit short. Gets a good hit there on the armored car.
Taking fire here. Enemy fire. We're taking heat.
Good hit there.
Rifle squad taking fire.
Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Sticky bombs are now complete.
We finished construction. Rifle squad has the objective. We got a full combat load.
Panzer Grenadiers moving around, taking some damage on the Panzer Grenadiers. I think I hit the light half track firing away somewhere. Maybe not. Rifle squad does fall back.
Hellcat, ready.
Oh, we do have, that's the US landmine, not a teller mine. Panzer Grenadiers pushing away forward. Hellcat will spot these Panzer Grenadiers pushing forward. If he pushes back a little bit, then his landmine can do some work. Bazookas do take out some of the terrain. Good grenade hit there. Oh, and that model sprints the landmine and using the hidden landmine ability, explodes the Rangers. Does fired up there, could get a squad wipe. He has 2 bazookas up and going. He did not lose a bazooka model. And looks like he does not get a squad wipe there. 1 good hit there on the light half track, starting to fall back now. Bazooka models are still up, but mortar half track are running on in, and when he's in that exhausted state, it'll be harder for him to dodge the mortars. Hellcat rolls a miss. Hellcat advancing. Light half track could try for a crit. Was that an AT grenade or a cinder grenade? Third explosion, but I'm not sure what that was. Could have been a frag grenade from the rifleman. Bazooka does hit, or Panzer does hit on the Hellcat. Hellcat needs to back on off. And Shrek taking some damage. Grenades been thrown, so he has gone for grenades. Yeah, he's gone for grenades. But no, I remember hearing him going for sticky bombs, not for grenades. 2 taking some damage down the rifleman. Over here, we've got the Panzer Grenadiers pushing forward, 2 of them falling back, both in 2-man squads.
We're losing a munitions sector.
Scout on point.
Keep moving around, we'll find the G43 squad over there. Bazooka does connect onto the 222. Hellcat now being pulled out. Rangers charging way forward. 3 Thompson up and going. And now they're charging the way back. Rifle squad falls back as well. He's perhaps retreating back these rifle squads too early. He has 2 command points. He could probably save up the off-map power shoot. He has not enough manpower for the off-map combat groups. Second Hellcat now pulled on the field. As Grenadiers gain some damage onto that
Losing a victory point.
Jeep. And a short engine crit there, so he really wants that Jeep dead. And now that crit ability is coming off on cooldown. Hellcat's taking up the 2-2. And since he knows that ability is on cooldown, he's going to charge that light AT track. It goes down, going out for mortar half track. Using that crit ability was horrendously bad. He had no telemines to lure and bait in these Hellcats. Hetzer now rolling on up, does force back these guys to retreat because he's trying to go for some crushes. Backing off now, mortar half track may go down. Does take a hit there, being caught up in the terrain, and he's going to be firing down the alley next. Rolls a miss there, rifle squad's here, we know he has sticky bombs. Gets a pen there, not a death crit. That could have been a great bait. Use a waste a crit shot on the Jeep if there's some telemines there. But that's simply not the case.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supplies.
Rifleman squad gets force on back. Rocket squad suppress. Grenades been thrown. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back now.
We're losing ground out there.
Fuel point being decaptured. Panzer Grenadiers push away forward. Thompson Rangers ×4. Thank you for the follow, Gabley330. Grenades been thrown, and all these forces now falling back. All these forces now falling back now. We do have the rifle squad decapture that fuel sector, and the Flame Engineers eyeing for the VP. We now have triple Hellcats here. Like I always say, I'm a bit more impartial to the Sherman tank. In this case, he's not fighting against Panthers, so Sherman tanks may be a little bit better. But also, there's some floating debris there, so the Panzer player does have potentially some sort of Eldritch Horror on his side. Probably something related to the Cult of Fool. Rifle squad push forward, gain some damage onto the Panzer Grenadiers. These Panzer Grenadiers push way forward, gain some damage. Looks like these guys may have found a landmine here. Panzer Grenadiers get inside the garrison, so all of them inside garrisons. Rifle grenade there, does dodge it, does get back in the garrison, but how this one needs to fall back sooner rather than later. Hellcat finds a shot. Rangers pushing their way forward. Anti-Shreks and bazookas fired. Hellcat severely wounded. Great grenade warfare there. His forces all falling back. 2 Hetzers on the field, plus no light half track. Remember, he lost that. He does have a Panzer. Don't think it's double Panzer just yet. Hellcat's back out off. Bit of battered and bruised. Does get a bit of a headbutt under that building. Mortar half-track iron for a barrage onto this Ranger squad. Rangers now falling back.
Rifle squad, all lines.
That's it. Construction finished.
Landmine there. Oh, for some odd reason I didn't see the Hellcat there at first. I swear, I can easily just not see something like that. I just saw the engineers repairing. It's like, huh, what are they repairing? Though to be fair, that's actually pretty hard to see in the corner, especially in the corner of your eye. All you can really see there is just the shadow. And I don't really recognize shadows. At least I don't get scared by my own shadow. We do knock the Panzer squad between 4, Panzergrenadiers as well. Hellcat still camouflage here. Sticky bomb does connect on this guy. These horses are falling back. These Panzergrenadiers between 4 get some damage on this rifle squad. That rifle squad doesn't need to fall back. Gets some damage engine crit, of course. Flamethrowers firing some bursts there. Panzergrenadiers firing away. Engineers now falling back. A bit of damage there. Does get a balance and miss there. Ranger squad now falling back. I wonder, does he have medics back home? Yes, he does. Multiple Hellcats camouflaged here.
Construction complete.
Level 2 supply yard upgrade now complete. Maybe same for a Sherman tank now rather than another M10. Or Hellcat, I should say. Or he could be saving his command points for off that combat group. Does splash the Hellcat a little bit.
What is it? Engaging hostile. I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Rifle squad moving on back. We do have a US landmine.
We hold the initiative. At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
Oh, TD doctrine. That's how he's spotting them. I forgot about that ability. Very perceptive on him using the tank destroyer doctrine like that. He almost has enough manpower for the off-map combat group. He does have plenty of population space for it, so maybe a good idea. Rangers and riflemen and flamethrower engineers push forward. Open Blitz get crushed. Gets a pen there. These squads now falling back. There's a good rolls and bounce there. Gets a pen there onto the mortar half-track. Panzer firing away. No secondary Panzer just yet. Rangers do take some fire there. Both are still up and going. And everything else is falling them back. I do think it's probably a good idea to go off my combat group right now. He's plenty AT, planning infantry. Just getting extra cost-effective units wouldn't hurt. Hellcat taking some fire, backing off now. Got triple Hetzer now to engage triple Hellcat. Pretty forward, rifle. Engineers do take a bit of damage. One rifle squad has taken a bit of beating as well. Engineers falling on back. Rifle squad taking some fire as well.
Battalion reinforcements standing by.
Off-that combat group has been brought on in. Gets a Hellcat, Ranger, and 2 riflemen. Oh, that's a good one. One thing better I would say is probably 2 Hellcats. Because Ranger's always nice to get, a Rifleman always nice to get, and a Hellcat's always nice to get. That is a good one. Rangers and Rifle Squad charge right forward. Off my combat group, Hellcat has the 50 cal. Hellcat, a little bit more healthy when it takes me forward, rolls a miss. Bazooka does roll a miss there. Aim should you crit there on this Hellcat, get some hits, multiple hits there. Our squad needs to charge forward with Sticky Bomb. Nice thing though, he does have level 2 supply yard. Our squad falling back, does get wiped out. That was emergency 1. Rangers push way forward. It's a hit there. Does get some hits. Great hits there. Bazooka fired. Bazooka fired. Does get a bounce there. Panzer Grenadiers starting to get annihilated by the Thompsons. There's a drop bazooka there, which may or may not be half bad. It makes it so one less slot item means the weapons transfer around, but also means less anti-tank guaranteed because you have one bazooka now. Oh, there's a Hellcat right there. How did I not see the Hellcat again? I legitimately did not see the Hellcat again. Also, folks, another thing, they really blend in right there. I am such an idiot. Ranger's now falling back. I'm just looking at my other windows where I have the streams pulled up. How am I that blind? I swear, in this game, I have trouble seeing all the vehicles. They really blend in quite well, which can be quite nice for realism, also quite bad in RTS design. More bright and colorful is easy to spot, but it's also harder to spot. It's one reason why these indicators are quite nice. The units can be very realistic, blended in terrain, but you can always know where they're at with a really relatively cartoonish icon above it, which is also not cartoonish. If that makes any sort of sense. These all needs to be repaired on up. US player has 9 munitions for off-up power shoots. He has 68 munitions per income per minute, which is quite significant. Hellcats are camouflage right there. They're actually much easier to see. It must be this terrain really camouflages in there. Blah, can't speak. Let's take a look at the Panzer player. He does not have activate Panthers. He has 4 Hetzers. He just brought in a fresh one. Or this one here is the freshest one, I think. Excuse me. He is a pop capped, but all of his forces are reinforced, so a reasonable pop cap. I'm not sure what he should go for at the moment. He has not a whole massive resource reserve. He's doing a good job of spending his munitions. Rangers moving around. Do you have a motor pool there? Is it going to be an M1AT gun? Yes, M1AT gun. He may have lost some of his infantry squads. Good number of them. He had 2 extra riflemen. Hellcats fired. Do have a US landmine here, which could be detonated relatively soon. Does not get detonated. Off of power shoot, keeping the VP secure. He can be a bit wasteful. 68 munitions per minute. That's almost barrage every other minute. A little bit longer, since that equals about a little less than 140. And with the amount of munitions reserve he has enough for 3 of them. He should be able to bring them in constantly, to say the least. The cooldown for that ability is pretty short. We got 3 bazookas here. That bazooka over here has still not been picked on up by either player. And we'll need to now pull it on out. Trying to pull out a landmine. The minesweeper does spot the mine layer, but not the mine itself just yet. Flamethrower pushes way forward. Rifle squad getting some heavy cover there. Bazookas still just appears to be single bazookas right now. And the flamethrower is getting some great damage, and the Panzer trucks do fall back. The flamethrower just maybe they kind of get that guy repaired on up. Rangers defense way forward. Thompson's in hand. Bazookas as well. Grenade's been thrown. Bazookas are pushing way forward. He's trying to pick up this bazooka again. It's not him. This is the guy who needs to pick up the bazooka. Eventually 1-1. He's decided not to pick it up. He wants to pass off the weapons. Rifle squad are very close. Both Rangers now eventually won. The wounded one does fall back. In fact, both these squads will fall back. Rifle falls back as well, quite wounded. And the US player still has a great amount of munitions float. He is not bringing the barrage in all too often. So his guns will keep on singing. And they're going to be saying, and they're going to be singing, Sing in the Rain, the Steel Rain. We do have 200 munitions here. I would say maybe he can go for munitions half track to pull out landmines and Goliaths, but he doesn't have the population space for it. Probably a good idea to send over some squads over this direction, just start capturing it up. Put some pressure over there. Perhaps get 2 Panzer squads in the center, send the G43s up there. 2 to capture the sectors, 1 to capture the VP.
We must work together to defeat our enemy.
Veteran Sergeant, Group Zeal. Faster
Faster
capture. Faster capture is going to be very important soon.
Now you will capture with the utmost and lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
Alpha parachute, was that? Guess so. We have an on-map howitzer just deployed on out, eyeing for barrage somewhere. And we do also have a drop pan truck there to go along with the bazooka. Does suppress one of the rifle squads there. This one will continue firing. Maybe a good idea to go for bars. Let's see, what's the US player's income like and resources? Unevolved resources. He has still a good core of riflemen. If all that combat group can result in more riflemen. So maybe bars wouldn't be half bad right now. Rifleman squad does pick up the bazooka. Rangers and Hellcat straight forward. Hetzer focus on the Hellcat, of course. Rangers standing and firing. This Hellcat's taking a bit of a beating. Picks up the drop Panzer off a power shoot rating on in, which may wipe out some units of retreat. At least the Rangers did. Rangers need some more damage there. Right there under the Hetzer.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
Point captured.
Four Hetzers, maybe too many. Maybe a Panzer IV-C or Hotchkiss, depending what the player has, wouldn't be half bad. Something to just provide a bit more infantry. Hetzer does go down to the M2 on map M2. Off a power shoot raining on in here. He has been expending his munitions, but he has plenty in stores.
Never surrender. Order.
Reporting casualties.
Rangers push forward, got 3 bazookas firing. Get some good hits there.
Yes,
Our squad
sir.
does take a little bit of damage. Does get a bounce there. Does take a pen there. The Panzer Grenadier squad does fall back. Panzer Grenadiers push forward. Panzerstreaks as well. Off-map power shoot once again. He'll have enough munitions for one more before he has to wait for munitions income. Panzer's push way forward as well. Rangers here, one quite wounded. He may want to fall back. His bazooka still up and going. His other squad has one bazooka. This is the one that may have dropped a bazooka. AT gun does roll a bounce. Panzer is pushing his way forward. Rifle squad does not get a bazooka shot off there. Light Engineer is getting some damage onto the Panzer Shreks. He does have double Panzer Shrek now, which means in theory they could one-shot a Hellcat, but that's only in theory. But it's there. Hellcat backing off time. This one's not backing off. The Panzer Shreks are backing off. M2 now running on in. Rangers moving around. And looks like he does pick up a Panzer Shrek with that squad. Triple capture in favor of the US player. The Panzer player is now below 100 tickets. Oh, we got a mortar here, probably from off-map combat group. See anything else? So we'll scream off-map combat group. A 30 cal. They may have got a rifleman. We got 30 cal, mortar, and oh, and also no, that he built that one. We got 30 cal, mortar, rifleman. This one still has a control. Not sure what is the last unit would be. Maybe another rifleman. Our squads put forward. Hellcats takes severe damage. Main gun destroyed. Crit there. Proceed to bounce. One Hellcat does go down. One Hetzer does go down. One Hetzer remaining. At least that one with its gun firing. Gets a pen there. And it looks like the Panzer Class casting GG. And does back in the game now. And that is the end of the replay. This is great seeing. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.